Many businesses ask for automation, but they got wicked problem in return. A solution that leads to bigger problems. They ask for speed, but they got duplicate records, wrong notification, broken payment, which ended up leading the business into problem. And as an engineer, it's not because you cannot design. The problem is that you did not design the blueprint of the system you are automating, which is the automation architecture. Automation architecture is the blueprint of your system that you're automating, which shows the clear structure of where data is coming from, where it stays, how decisions are being made, and how to prevent duplicates and failures. So if you do not automate with structure, you create wicked problems. So let me show you how it looks like. So for an example, let's use online food ordering system as our example. And these are just a list of the apps we're going to be connecting together. So the restaurant uses website for their order. So when the customer comes, just place order from their website. And then we have our automation. Then we have our source of truth and our DB where data stays, which is our database. And then WhatsApp. And we also have our Slack. So when customer comes, they place an order on the website, and then the website is going to send a webhook to trigger the automation. So let's use N10. And then it's going to go to the DB, and then this is the WhatsApp. So which is the WhatsApp is just what the kitchen uses. That's where they get the information of what to cook. So let's just put kitchen, and then this is Slack for the admin. So let's just put admin here. Now, when the customer places an order, this is going to trigger our automation. It's going to send the webhook, then it's going to trigger it. Now, when it comes to this automation, this is what controls the main system itself. So this is where our architecture lies strongly, because from here, if we make a mistake, we're going to create a wicked problem. So when the website sends the webhook, we have the data, the information about the orders and all that. So there is a need for us to check if the payment was successful. So we need to connect to the payment API. So let's say this is a payment API. So we need to check, and we need our decision box here, because we need to know if the payment status is successful. So if payment status equals success. So if yes, I'm going to connect here. So if yes, then we need to go to the database. If no, then we are not doing anything. Only if you want to give free food, but we are not running a charity organization, we are going to stop. So which means once you check and then the payment gateway says false, we don't have success, then it's going to stop. But if yes, it's going to connect to the database. Now, there's another thing we need to do when we come to the database, because you need to think of the edge cases. At times, the website trigger more than once. It could be because of internet issue or so. So if you trigger more than once, so that means the order has been processed. So we're going to check if we have the order ID here. We're going to check if order ID is present. If the order ID has been processed, we're going to have it in the record. So if that other ID is in the record, then it's just to stop it. It's just to stop. But if not, we're going to add the other ID here. So it's just to add it. We're going to add the other ID inside this place. And then we're going to send the notification to the kitchen that, okay, Bulu has requested for afan soup and amala. I don't know the combination anyway. So it's going to send the information here. The kitchen is going to pick it up, and then we're also going to send, let me just draw the arrow, and then we're also going to send the notification to the admin. So just for a record, so that you know that, okay, the kitchen are meant to be busy right now. So if now you have this, you can see that this is as simple as anything, but you need to think of how the data enters. This is website via the webhook, and then where the data stays is here, the source of the truth. What happens, how you actually control things. This is it. You need to connect to the payment API, check if it's successful. If no, then stop it. If yes, come here. Has it been processed? If yeah, then stop. But if no, then send it to the kitchen. If you don't do this, you just come here, you get this, you don't even check through the payment API. You will just go straight to this, log it, then come to kitchen. They are going to create free food for someone, and then they will send to that person. Admin get duplicate records. Can you see now? But let's even say that yes, you connect to the payment API, it's successful. If you don't check if it has been processed already, you don't check for duplicate. If you don't do that, it's going to log in it again in another role, and then what will happen is the kitchen is going to get another notification that, okay, prepare this food for this person again, because at times it doesn't log at the same time. We are prepare food for that person again, admin get notification again, and then they are going to create free food, and then the person gets free food. And what you are now doing is you are creating wicked problem for the business. Whereas what the business asked for is they wanted speed, clean operation, ease of doing business. But because you refuse to create a blueprint, you will end up giving that business wicked problem. So whenever you want to work on automation project, please don't just jump straight to automation. Create the blueprint first, then the automation.